First, we're going to wash our greens. I'll put a little salt in the water just in case there's some worms on. It will knock them off. Next, we want to take our greens, and I'm using collard greens. I'm using 2 bunches of collard greens. You could use kale, turnip greens, mustard greens, your greens of choice. But we're going to cut the spine out of our collard greens because the spine is very thick and tough. So we want to cut that out. And we'll do that with all of our green leaves. If you're using kale, you have the same need to cut that spine out. Also with your turnip greens and mustard greens. The Swiss chard, you cut the spine out and you go on and cut it in small pieces and saute it a bit before you start cooking your greens. It's very tasty in your soup. Now let's take 3 slices of bacon and cut it into small pieces. We're going to brown that bacon. It's going to add a lot of flavor to our soup. Now my bacon has rendered its fat, so I'm going to add 1 cup of chopped onion. And let's cook that on medium heat until it's translucent, has all those good flavors released. Now I'm going to add 4 cups of chicken broth. Bring that to a boil. I'm adding 2 bay leaves, about 2 teaspoons of thyme, and about 1/8 a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, 1/2 a teaspoon of salt. Now let's bring that to a boil. And we can start adding our greens. I start by cutting mine into smaller pieces. Until you've cut all your greens and add them to the soup. Now I've been cooking this for about 1.5 to 2 hours. I did add 2 more cups of chicken broth. I had 2 batches of collards, so I really needed to add more broth to my mixture. So I'm making a quantity of soup that will make about 8 to 10 servings. Next, what I'm going to do, I've taken 2 cans of cannelli beans, 15.5 ounce cans. And I've rinsed those beans. Let me get all that sodium off of them. So I'm now going to add those beans to my soup. You could get by with 1 can if you're making a soup with only 4 cups of chicken broth. Now, I've got deli turkey that I've cut into pieces. It's about 2 cups of deli turkey I'm going to add. You could use chicken. You could use ground turkey that you had browned. And let's stir that in. I'm going to let this cook about 10 minutes to get good and warmed and flavored in. And then I'll be ready to serve it. The soup is ready. Got it all served up.